You spend time with your family?
Sure I do.
Good. Because a man that doesn't spend time with his family can never be a good man.
Welcome to the CNC Connection. This is Charcy. Thanks for joining us tonight. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment on all our posts and everything. You know how to do it. We appreciate it. Don't forget to check out our merch store at www.bonfire.com/off-the-top-ropes/ .com/store/off-the-top-ropes, where you can find all our amazing merch. The Subway shirt, the Subway poster shirt, and all our other shirts that have like the amazing designs on them. You know how to check it out. Support our team. Greatly appreciated, everyone. Please, please, please. Don't forget to also check us out on the Independent Wrestling Network. Download the app now and check out all our podcasts, all our streams, and everything. You can find all this amazing stuff on there, all the amazing content. It's greatly appreciated. Support your team. Support the mob, guys. As you can see right now, I am by myself because my co-host Courtney isn't here tonight. She came out with COVID this past week. We miss you, girl. We love you. Get well soon. Can't wait to have you back as soon as you get better. We love you. But tonight I have some backup to join me tonight. Joining me tonight, we have someone who's been on with us before, our goth girl, the #1 Darby Allin fan, my girl, Jules.
What's up, guys?
Hi.
And love to Courtney. Get better soon, my love. Absolutely.
We love you, girl. And then also joining me tonight as my special co-host, taking over for Courtney tonight, my amazing friend, Miss Brittany.
I'm gonna try and fill her shoes.
You got this, girl. That's all good. You got to tell everybody hi and everything, like a little bit about yourself.
These clips make me laugh sometimes. I can't. I'm Brittany. I'm Canadian. I'm 28. I also love pro wrestling too, and I'm going to do the best job I can filling in for Courtney tonight. So feel better soon.
You guys know me, Goth Jules. Not as goth tonight as I should be, but still hanging and chilling. Huge AEW mark, and I'm not afraid to admit it. Rocking the new Hoodlum merch from Darby Allin. Definitely awesome. And yeah, let's see what tonight brings and some excitement. And Courtney, we love you. We can't wait to see you back soon.
We all love you, girl. Thanks for joining us tonight. Tonight we're really going to get into our first topic, which last night was the Bound for Glory pay-per-view for Impact Wrestling. So let's get into this right away. We opened...
On the shoulders of giants they stand tall, unconquering, unyielding. For this is their night.
So yes, we opened up the show with Brian Myers defending the Digital Media Championship in an open challenge last night. And guess who his opponent was, everybody? So we opened the show with his open challenge, and he faced Dirty Dango in his Impact debut. Hit the clothesline, hit the spear. 1, 2, 3. He wins the match. Bummers. Next, we had Tommy Dreamer introducing Raven into the Impact Wrestling Hall of Fame. Much deserved for a longtime legend in this company. I mean, everything he's done for the industry and everything. Wow. Like, he thanked everyone, thanked Paul Heyman and all them for everything. And then in closing the segment, his longtime rival, he hit the Evermore DDT on him. Next match was there's X Division match between Speedball Mike Bailey and Frankie Kazarian. Speedball Mike Bailey goes for the Ultimo weapon, gets transitioned into Cutter in the chicken wing. Frankie Kazarian is your new X Division champion. Much deserved. Congratulations to Frankie. 4-time X Division champion. Wow. What a legend for Impact. Much deserved. Next, we had Mickie James versus Mia Yim. If Mickie James versus Mia Yim in Mickey's retirement tour. So Mia with the DDT, Mickie with the DDT. 1, 2, 3. Mickey's career is still going to continue in Impact Wrestling, which we should see coming for a while until she challenges for the title. Next, we had Vex versus Jessica and Taya for the Impact Women's World Tag titles. The kick to the head, the pile driver. 1, 2, 3, and new Impact Tag Team Champions in Jessica and Taya. Much deserved. They've been building that story up really well. So happy to see them win. Next we had,
like I said, doing what he's got to do, Maria.
The Kingdom versus
making her presence known
the
once
Motor
again, too.
Kingdom.
Just super kicked his own wife. No!
And then he ate the super, then Bennett ate the super kick roll up.
Wait a minute, feet on the ropes, feet on the ropes.
Oh.
Retain.
Oh, the Kingdom retain the tag titles in a good match. Next we have the 20-minute Wrestle Intergender Gauntlet Battle Royal to determine the championship. It was between Steve Maclin and Bully Ray. And who ends up winning the match? None other than Bully Ray. Ay. Why? Like, what the hell is the point of this? So now Bully Ray gets a championship opportunity of his choosing anytime. Oh, God, why? Cringe. Next, we had Jordan Grace versus Masha Slamovich in the Impact Knockouts World Championship match. What a damn match. What a barn match of the night by far for me, I feel. Jordan with the move from the second rope. Oh. 1, 2, 3, and still Knockouts World Champion. What a match. Last but not least, we had Eddie Edwards versus Josh Alexander in nothing but another barn burner of a match. He hits the C4 spike on Eddie Edwards. 1, 2, 3. Josh Alexander retains the Impact World title. But that wasn't all. After the match, Josh Alexander got attacked by Honor No More, and then Bully came to his aid. Oh, and Challenge said he wants to be the next Impact World Champion. A 3-time World Champion at that. What the heck, man? What the heck? Do we really want to see Bully Ray as another Impact World Champion? I think not. But oh gosh. But Bully goes and attacks Honor No More, comes to Josh's aid. What's everybody's thoughts on this? So what's everyone's thoughts on this whole Impact show last night and the title changes, the decisions that are going on the show?
I think with Bully Ray, there's a method to the madness. I think that what they might try to do is try to bring back some kind of version of Aces and Eights.
That's interesting. I'm just like, ugh. I'm so frustrated with Bully Ray. I'm like not such a huge fan of this guy after all his unnecessary, ridiculous comments he's made in the past. Like, Steve Maclin, they've been pushing red hot in Impact Wrestling. They've been pushing him, and for what? For Bully Ray to come back and steal the spotlight again? I mean, seems kind of selfish, but what am I to say? Jules?
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, is Bully Ray not the one who had negative comments towards Moxley when he was going through his recovery?
Yeah, he said he owed the fans an apology for going to rehab.
So then I have 3 words for Bully Ray. fuck Bully Ray. The man did what he did to get himself healthy so he can be a better man for his fan. Let's be honest. Recently, Moxley has been carrying AEW. Could he have done that in the shape he was in? Maybe, maybe not. We don't know. We're not Moxley.
No.
But Bully Ray don't deserve shit for disrespecting someone for wanting to better themselves. Otherwise, I thought the pay-per-view was quite interesting. I know a lot of people mad about Speedball Mike Bailey not winning, but Frankie, man, oh man, you brought in, what's that, 5 now? 5?
Yeah.
That's impressive as all get out. Go for it, Frankie. Mickey James, my dear lady, you are one of those proofs that even women over 30 can still rock and roll, and you're rocking and rolling all the way down, no matter what. You kicked ass, and I am proud to be a fan of yours. Jordan Grace, Miss Beast Mode. Go for it. But seriously, you had to do my girl Masha Slamovich dirty?
Oh,
With you.
I love Masha.
Yeah. Thank you. I mean, seriously. I mean, the other matches, Mike Bennett taking out his wife. Oops. Someone's sleeping on the couch tonight, or the doghouse, depending on which Maria has a door for Mike Bailey. But and yeah, just all in all, not bad. But some things I wasn't expecting, some title changes I didn't see coming, and apparently I'm not the only one. If you check out our comment section.
Oh yeah.
Someone called 911. Holy shit!
You with that madness, Tyler.
Hi, Court. Hey, KB. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Oh, those clips kill me every time.
Yeah, get on merch.
Hi, Court.
Oh, thanks, Court.
Dirty Dango. Congrats, Raven. Yes.
Definitely
Much
big
for Raven.
congrats. A legend. Quote the Raven
Quote the
nevermore.
Raven nevermore.
That was a 28-year feud, 28-year friendship. We were better to induct him.
Jeez.
That's
Jeez.
very true. Absolutely accurate.
OGK rules. Man, fuck this damn pay-per-view, man.
I'm mad.
Massa lost, Macca lost, Bailey lost, Motor City Machine Gun lost. What the fuck?
Tyler, they did it just to target you. Sorry.
You keep hiding from shit.
You know, I agree with some of your thoughts on it, Tyler. I mean, yeah, but
I thought Masha should have won.
I did too. I mean, they were pushing her so hard and good. I mean,
Well,
but I'm not worried about her. I think she can bounce back and get herself back into title contention.
Yeah, I think she can too.
Hi, Christy.
Hi, Christy.
Hello. No, Bully Ray can kick rocks. I agree. I don't know why the hell that was needed. I think when I was seeing the reaction to Bully Ray coming back, I was like, and then hearing he won, I'm like, why?
Tyler just mad as AF at this point.
Yeah, I agree.
going
He
home.
does need to go away.
Yes.
Don't do a stupid podcast and everything. Oh God, I don't even want that into existence, KB. Oh God. Yeah.
Thank you.
I want to see what Frankie can do to elevate this title at this point in his career.
Absolutely.
He's one of the pioneers of the X division in general. Like,
Yeah,
Mike
Bully Ray-
Bailey, an incredible talent. But I'm happy for Frankie. It's probably going to be his last run with it too. So.
Probably will be. Masha will get that win back.
He
I have a
did.
feeling she'll be good.
I wanted her to win because I want something new. Jordan's been there a couple of years already. I know what she can do with the title. I want to see what Masha can do to elevate it.
She'll win round 2, Tyler. She'll win round 2.
Oh yeah, she'll get another shot. Absolutely.
And everything more. I love her. She's really good, and not just because I'm crushing on her.
Who don't you like?
Peter.
Oh God!
Go, Masha.
Peter, that wasn't the biggest lie I've heard.
And that's a lot, saying a lot. Oh boy. Must be
That is
another day on some sort of pie. Peter
Connecting the A and B story. Nice.
Yeah, all in all, not bad. I mean, everyone's going to say what they want to say. Everyone's going to feel how they want to feel. But the athletes went out. They put it all out there. I didn't see a lot of screw-ups. They were pretty much on the ball, except for, sorry, Mike, but I don't think that was necessary.
In your face. That's where it's going.
There's an Easter egg that happened in that match that not everybody would have probably catched, but they did the sequence of Evan Bourne and Randy Orton from the top rope shooting star press kind of into the RKO kind of thing.
Ooh, in the Frankie Speedball match?
Yep.
Oh, snap!
We have a female wrestling wiki. Not hating it.
And I'm not being Canadian biased this time. I think Eddie should have won. But a random fact that I've picked up on is usually when the wife and the kids are there and they're in the front row or they're shown on screen, a majority of the time that usually sometimes means that person's going to win the world title.
Yeah.
So for Impact to swerve me like that and mind fuck me like that was like genius.
Oh, they did.
I still think Eddie should have won.
I'm just interested to see where this whole thing with him and Alicia's heading. Like, if she's joining, this is just a swerve and she's joining. I don't know more or what the hell's going on with that story.
It's bound to happen at some point.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was interesting. On the Impact.
It'll be interesting to see her and Maria in the same group together, what they could do.
That would be interesting.
That would be very interesting.
But yeah.
Possible future Knockouts tag champs, maybe. Who knows?
Possibly. I mean, you're gonna need some heel women's tag team to go up against Taya and Jessica. So you need a new heel tag team.
He lost.
That's something I hate though. It's like with these like hot shotting of titles too. It's like like just keep these titles on these people for a while. Let them kind of like the Speedball reign of
for sure
4 months. Like let them build their legacy. Then when it's the right time, then you can come take the titles off them and everything. But it's interesting to see where the future of Impact is headed. I just don't want to see. I'm telling you guys, I'm sorry. I just do not want to see Bully Ray as Impact World Champion at all. So there's much better people on that roster who could do better with an Impact World title reign.
Still think there's a method to the madness.
Hold up, praying, dear God, if you liked me at all in anything I've done, please find a way to strike Bully Ray with lightning in the next.
What?
Bully Ray, go bye-bye. Bye-bye, Bully.
And remember, everyone, what's our mantra? Never again. Yes.
Bye. Yeah, don't even get me.
Bye-bye.
Long-term storytelling. They started with Aces and Ace again earlier this year.
Talking about some branching out, but you constantly throw shade on the Lucha Brothers, FOH. My boy, you like technical wrestling. She is anything but technical. Could be worse with Bully Ray. They could bring
That's what I think they're doing. They need a faction to go against Honor No More at some fucking point. I feel like maybe.
For all that money they spent on Josh, he better not have lost to Eddie. Thanks, Court. We're trying our best to make you guys proud.
Yes, absolutely.
This banter between Peter and Tyler right now is hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
We are live. Thanks, Kofi. Thanks for joining us tonight. Oh my God. Tyler, Peter, stop.
They can't. I don't think it's in their DNA. They can't stop.
Me and Julie see them fight all the time. They argue all the time.
Yeah.
Make the titles relevant. That's what I've been saying. Don't just like hotshot these titles. Oh, let's put the women's tag titles on Vex. No, let's put them on Jessica and them. And then let's go put them on this and this and this.
Yeah.
Make it consistent. He does suck. Thank you, Peter. He had his time back in the 90s with 3D and.
I'm not going to shit on his entire career though, because
I'm not. But it's not necessarily that I'm crapping on his career. I'm crapping on the person he is, and I'm sorry. I just can't stand for that, and I can't. Okay, I can't be a fan of somebody who talks shit like that, and then it's like, and then it doesn't have the audacity to apologize to him at all. So I mean, sorry, slap in the face to me.
Ignorant of their ignorance.
I won't stand for that level of
No,
disrespect.
what he said was wrong. I'm not going to deny that.
And then on top of the fact, when they did like that indie show, he was in the same arena as him and didn't even bother apologizing. Shows you the kind of character he has. So,
like, I just don't know the motivation or the mindset. Why would you scold somebody for bettering their life and their health?
Yeah,
so they can be there. I'm like, did you just lose all your shit at once?
KB, no, he doesn't deserve to be in the ring with Moxley. Not at all.
No, actually, go for it because Moxley will kill him.
Oh yeah,
that's what I was going to say. You don't want to see your boy kill him.
Put it, yeah. Like, especially if tonight's his final night in GCW and he gets all those like death matches in, maybe he reserve it for a death match, lights out match between him and
it's Nick Gage's career versus Moxley's title, not Moxley.
And I feel with Mox signing this new extension and everything, and the whole wording of that about he's exclusive to AEW and their international partners, and with the story coming out that it might be Tony Khan's been trying to get Mox out of GCW, might be the ending of him in GCW. Who knows how long? Probably. So.
Respectfully.
Honestly, it would make me happy though, because I mean, he's had a hell of a run in GCW, but I mean, there's so much more he can accomplish in
I was gonna say he needs to be able to concentrate and focus. He's got 2 world titles. He needs to be able to concentrate and focus on AEW world title right now. Get them out of that situation they were just in.
Oh,
actually, that's what I was thinking. Book it, Bully Ray Moxley deathmatch.
Oh yeah, Moxley.
Oh, shucky ducky, quack quack.
That would be pretty interesting.
Yeah,
he get destroyed. I think Mox loses the GCW title and walks away. Wouldn't surprise me.
He's going to because they're not going to have their biggest star retire.
No. Let Mox and him after the match hug it out or something and give Gage the ring.
There's like genuine respect and friendship there. So yeah.
Well, yeah, especially when he sits there and saying the reason he wants to put him down is because he loves him. I mean, it says it all right there. So
yeah.
I'm sorry.
Give me love. Come on. Thank you. Thank you for being there for me.
So, well, do we want to get into our second topic of the night?
Totally.
What happened yesterday with Battle of the Belts?
Go for it.
Oh, what an interesting Battle of the Belts night we had last night, huh? I mean, we opened up with Pac and Trent after the match they had at Pac had the match before, again the trios match. I mean, what a match they had there. I'm just not becoming a fan of this constant cheating with Pac in these matches. Like, what are you guys' thoughts on this constant cheating and stuff going on there with Pac?
They call him the bastard for a reason. That's all I'm going to say.
I'm trying to. The script. I am, but there's no video playing. There's no video playing. The video won't play. The video is. So yeah, like Pac cheating again to retain or with the hammer again, and then Orange coming to beat him up after the match. I mean, we're getting Orange in him. Hopefully we get a title change in, because I'm not going to be tolerating all this interference every single week from Pac. Come on. So they had a stare down, Pac running away with the title. I think it's about time that the title change. Then we get Jericho and 2.0 backstage talking shit about having Daniel Garcia come back home to them and their family, and then saying that he's bringing the line her back. We got a great promo backstage from Claudio saying no matter who wins the Danielson match, he's coming for them. We had a Willow Jade match. Ugh. Jade retains again. What a good match a good showing from Willow. But I'm over Jade's title reign. I'm sorry, but no more. Vicky comes out. Oh, that annoying ass voice, distracting them. So Nyla can come out and steal the TBS title and run off with it. Gosh, please, just if you put the title on Nyla, I won't complain. I'm just over Jade's reign. Then her and the baddies go off and chase her down. Then we get Matt Hardy and Ethan Page and Stokely backstage talk about the whole contract tampering situation. And Matt Hardy was telling him they need to mind their own business before he beats the crap out of him. So we're getting Matt and Ethan Page. I'm sick of this whole firm shit. Then we get Hook with that mystery envelope that was given to him by the Trustbusters last week. Lexi Nair asked him if he opened it, what was inside it. what does he do? Takes the envelope, rips it up, walks off. I don't think he was a fan of what they had to offer him. Next. Just ripped it up and tossed it to the floor. Then we get a backstage interview with Sheeta and Tony Storm talking about their match with Jamie Hayter and everything. Then our main event, Gates of Agony versus FTR. What a match! I mean, besides the constant interference all the time, we get FTR getting the win over Gates of Agony in a barn burner with a roll. It was with a kind of a roll up almost victory for them. After the match, oh my gosh, all hell broke loose. We have Brian Cage come out. We have Wardlow coming out to their aid, and then we have Joe coming out, building to a possible match down the line. 8-man tag, 6-man tag, I don't know. Building to a Gates of Embassy versus Wardlow, FTR, and Joe match. That could be an interesting hell of a battle, hell of a fight going on there. So, what's everybody's thoughts about Battle of the Belts last night?
There was only 3 matches, but honestly, for match of the night, I literally tie FTR Gates of Agony with Pac and Trent.
Oh, yeah.
Like, Jade. Oh, could somebody tell Jade to stop licking her hand all fucking creepy every time she pins somebody?
Oh, God.
I mean, I will say this much. Match by match. Number 1, Pac, you had a barn burner followed by another barn burner.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
I mean, you're cheating all the time, but that's what they call you, the bastard. So way to go, exploiting that. Fantastic.
Oh, Bobby.
But the most intense thing that threw me in that whole match, and I'm gonna say swerved me in that whole match, you could feel the intense hate coming off of Orange Cassidy.
Oh, yeah.
I've never seen that man hate on someone as much as OC hated on him. I want to see Pac, OC. Which kind of match stipulation would I like to see? I don't know. No holds barred, street fight, anything that involves somebody dying, and I hope it's or Pac, whatever. But
maybe like a lights out match or something.
I don't know what kind of match it'll be, but I know it'll be. A banger after banger, after banger after banger.
Yep. Jay wins again.
I think we need. That's all we need to say.
No hate on Jade. No hate. I know, Tyler. We can't have Orange Cassidy win the belt because it's an All Atlantic, and Orange Cassidy doesn't travel internationally. We get it. But I can dream, can I? Jade Cargill, I love you. I do. I respect you. But it's time for you to drop the title, and I hope Nyla takes it off you because I've seen enough of that.
Go to the house.
Quite possibly the best moment of the night. The match, FTR, y'all brought it. Y'all brought it like you always do. There's nobody you can't not face against and make it look amazing.
I know.
The only more amazing thing is War Daddy came in with no shirt on. I'm good. So that's it. Samoa Joe, get that man in there more often. Get him in more matches. Even with his Umbros on, the man is talented. So
I love Joe.
Get him in there.
I want to see that tag match. Everybody who attacked each other in the main event. I want to see that as a tag match. Everybody.
I'm predicting that we're seeing that down the line. Like it's inevitable. When I see these brawls breaking out, I'm like, oh, when are we getting this match? Because I know we're getting it.
Yeah. Tyler, I'll catch attitude with you. You catch me outside. How about that?
Okay.
Respectfully.
But yeah, I mean, the opener good.
Who wants the smoke?
Like I said, I like the opening match with Trent and Pac. I'm just like not a fan of this constant cheating. I mean, I get that's part of Pac's gimmick, but I mean, enough. Or seeing Orange come out with that fire, holy shit! I was like, yeah, when have we ever seen Orange acting like this? Never. Like, damn, that was surprising and awesome to see.
Oh, no fucks given type of fire.
Yes, this Orange. I mean, this Jade shit. I'm sorry, but it's went on long enough. You went through every woman in the roster. You defeated everyone. You're making it to the point where there's no one believable to take the title off. If Nyla doesn't do it, I'm getting to the point where I'm like, what are you doing? Like,
They're gonna give it to Jamie Hayter, like Tyler would say.
Well, I would have went Jamie Hayter.
Powerhouse Hobbs! Oh boy.
I would have went with Jamie Hayter too, but then she goes and aligns herself back with Britt again, and I'm like, for what? I mean, she could have done so much better on her own. Now she just realigns herself back with Britt again. I mean, who does it benefit? And I mean, FTR. What more can we say about FTR? I mean, banger. They keep putting on bangers.
Literally not enough words or compliments in the world to even describe FTR.
If they're not tag team of the year, I want to know what the hell they were voting on, because I mean, I'm sorry.
They have to be.
Holding three tag team titles in 3 different promotions, if that's not enough.
Bray Wyatt has not returned yet.
Bray has not returned yet at all. Maybe tonight, we don't know.
Absolutely perfect choice to replace Elektra for the time being.
Yeah. Ask us possibly against Abaddon. Yeah, we want to see Abaddon more on our skins. I
do want to see Abaddon more. I would actually love to see what Abaddon could do with it, because it's not a common thought that people would have.
No,
so
don't
I would be the person that nobody would think of, or the person people don't want to see have it, just to prove what they can do with it.
Jade might not have fought Sheeta, but I think that at this point they would have, the way they're booking Jade, they'd probably have Jade going over Sheeta, and then who does this benefit? Then it's like, is there anybody on the roster who can take the title off her? I'm trying to find it hard to believe that there's really nobody else left on that roster that can take it off her.
There really isn't. Now that we're thinking about it, I mean,
there is a medically cleared Saraya now.
Yeah, but she's in this whole storyline for it. So I mean, you have to finish this storyline up before you start jumping into the title contention.
Do you think Saraya's ready for a title match yet? I don't think so. This is
not. I think
no, but it's a future idea.
She has to get some matches under her belt first, so she can go in the ring
list off. It's a future idea, like it's what can
definitely
happen.
Future,
definitely down the line. But I mean, we want her to get some matches under her belt first.
I want to make sure she's going to be okay in the ring again first. Like,
you don't want to say, "Oh, let's throw her into like the world title or champion title contention," and then she's like sloppy and botching stuff, and then I mean,
I'm just glad that she's cleared to wrestle, because I mean, when she was with the other organization, who I won't name because I don't need to get struck by lightning, they, she stayed as best as she could in the action, even after she was injured. Paige still was there as part of Absolution. She was still there. She was a mentor. She was helping. And I'm just glad she's back. I miss that. I want to see what she's going to replace the PTO with. I want to see what she's going to do. And I can't wait to see what she does. Is she ready for a title? No, but future endeavors? Yeah. Just get the title off Jade, because it's got to go someone else that, I guess, I don't want to say maybe more beatable type of thing, but let's be honest, the woman's beast mode. There's no doubt about it in my mind. But if we give it to someone else, it opens up the possibilities. It opens up for the other women. Please get it. Go.
And on top of the fact, it's like she's been undefeated on the main roster since she came. So you're going almost like 600-day undefeated streak. Now you're going into like Roman Reigns territory of not having any clean losses or pins. Now you're getting into very dangerous territory of like, now she's completely unbeatable. I mean, she's going through every woman on the roster in almost like 2 years. I mean, something's got to give eventually. Put the title on somebody else and make that title mean something. Because right now it means nothing, because all we see on the TV is Jade going over every single woman on the roster. And we're like, hey, Jade's fighting so-and-so. Oh, great. Jade's going to win again. Yay. I mean, put her in a match where we're like, it could go honestly either way.
That's true. But I just like literally everything you guys have. I'm going to echo those sentiments. Like, get the title off Jade. I like Jade. She's
Courtney and KB are the way Rabbit.
Go get you some mini eggs, Rabbit.
But what were you gonna say, Britt, about the whole Jade stuff?
Fuck, I forgot. Get it off her. Basically, bottom line, get it off.
Yeah, Tyler, we know. Chris Statlander was supposed to beat her, but she's injured now. So I mean, I'm not gonna
She helped make that title. She did her job. Her job is done. It's time for somebody else to elevate it now.
It is. If you want to keep her, put her like in title contention, have her go up for the world title. I don't care. Just get this damn title, this TBS title, and make something relevant for it. We can't keep waiting.
Off of my goddamn screen, yo.
I get that Statlander was supposed to get it, and now we have to wait for Jamie. Why? If Jamie, like I was saying before, if Jamie was away from Britt, I would totally buy into this whole fact that she's gonna take the title off her. But as long as she's aligning herself with Britt, I don't see that happening anytime soon. Because then, what do we know? She might want. She's gonna be like, "Hey, I want the title." Britt wants the title, that title. So I mean, who knows?
I don't know, Peter. I don't watch superhero movies.
Same. I don't know. I don't know, buddy. I don't know. I honestly don't.
Joker is winning.
Oh my gosh! Right. I think we are going to be heading to commercial break soon. Yes? No?
I don't know.
Tyler's Batman. Tyler, but I dressed up as him and I tweeted it out. Peter is the Joker.
No, Peter's Marty McFly. That's who he is. Fuck, from Back to
the White Rabbit is John. Oh God, please no.
Oh dear God.
What?
No way.
No. You want to piss
power, people power.
As long as I'm Mark Hamill's Joker, Blackheart, I'll take it. Peter's the White Rabbit.
The White Rabbit's coming out tonight. It'll end the misery tonight. Look forward to that.
What about a battle royal for the TBS championship or something of that nature so she can lose without being pinned? See, I don't know, because it's like, I'd rather not. We can't have her have this undefeated streak going, because then she's just she doesn't need to be protected. She's been protected enough in not losing in 40 matches, not being pinned in like 500, almost 600 days. She doesn't need to be protected anymore. We get how good of a talent she is, but enough of this. Like, no, she can eat a pin. It's not going to hurt her career. So.
No, you're right about that. It wouldn't make sense for her to lose in a battle royal because of how strong they've been building her and how much they've been pushing her. It would make her honestly look weaker to lose in a battle royal than it would to be taking one pinfall.
Yeah, like it's not gonna hurt her. Eating one clean loss isn't gonna hurt her. I mean, look at the people who have been protected in AEW so far. I mean, in the company. I mean, like my boy, he's only had like 3 or 4 clean losses, and I mean, he lost clean to Punk it all out. But did that loss affect him at all? I don't think so. I mean, clean losses aren't gonna hurt you guys.
Erase that one from our memories.
Yeah, I was at that show and I was absolutely furious. So.
It's not an NXT wrestler.
Now we're gonna be heading to commercial break.
Listen, I'll save you some gas. I'm just going down to the stationery store, then I'll be right back. You don't gotta follow me like yesterday. All right?
Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
This is RCW Heavyweight Champion Mysterious Q, and I want to give a special respected shout out to Off the Top Rope Podcast for the sponsorship. Thank you, and you are respected.
What's good? This your boy Kenneth Stones, aka Kofi Weaston, one half of the Dirty Hills, man. You already know what it is. I'm here to say what up to Off the Top Rope, man. Make sure y'all go follow, like, and subscribe, man. Make sure y'all go look into all these stuff, man. Y'all like wrestling, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. Shout out to my son Blackheart all over there, man. Off the Top Rope, you are Dirty Hills approved.
T-Bone.
You guys shoot me, man. Get on your punk. You guys shoot me, motherfucker. Come on, man.
Everything's
You guys
cool.
shoot me.
Everything's
Shoot
cool
me.
now.
Come on.
Come on, let's go.
Now fuck that, man. Fuck that, man. Fuck that. Get off me, man. Give me my rabbit, man.
Calm down.
Give me my rabbit.
Calm down,
Tell me,
T-Bone.
give me my rabbit, man. Punk, what's done? You couldn't get nothing home, man. Get off me, man.
There's your rabbit,
Get
T-Bone.
Why is bacon called bacon and cookies called cookies if you cook bacon and bake cookies?
Ryan, please not now. I'm trying to sleep.
Do clothes in China just say made down the road?
Doc, I don't know. The government says we can't leave our house anymore because all the questions he asks is a threat to society. I mean, look at Jimmy. He's out for the count.
If your shirt isn't tucked into your pants, is your pants tucked into your shirt? If you're invisible and you close your eyes, can you see through your eyelids? Dude, a fire truck is actually a water truck.
Mr. Bingle has left the building. They fucking made me.
And we're officially back from commercial. Hope your breaks are all good and everything. Now we're going to get into a topic that's going to breed a lot of controversy, I feel. We're getting into the whole Andrade Sammy Guevara backstage altercation that's breeding a lot of controversy this week. Apparently, the whole thing with Andrade and Sammy, it's been a Twitter back and forth on Twitter, back and forth. Like, Andrade's learning about all this stuff, then Sammy and all this nonsense going on. Apparently, Andrade and him got into a fight backstage where it led to, like, punches being thrown. And apparently, it's the story of Andrade wants to leave the company and he's trying to get fired. So, starting a fight backstage so he can try to get fired. And Tony Khan's like, I'm not going to fire you even if you get into a fight backstage. So, but some of these comments Sammy's been making about, being a jobber and all this nonsense and saying all this stuff about you would be jealous if it wasn't for your father-in-law and go back to WWE and all this bullshit. I don't know. I mean, I feel like in a way they're both at fault. Sammy's got to kind of learn how to fucking tone his mouth down and stop, like, running his mouth. Because his mouth, like my boy is saying, is, people talking and all their mouths are being run in this company is leading to them getting in their mouths or getting themselves into trouble. So, I think you need to learn how to shut your mouths on social media and just stop with this backstage bullshit. Keep it in house. Like, keep it backstage. Stop turning it into a Twitter war. I'm sorry, but
private.
Yeah.
Like, try to handle it privately if you can.
Oh yeah, especially with all those talent meetings they've been doing, where they have the talent meeting with Jericho and Moxley and Danielson, where they were like, if you have any backstage issues, keep it in house, keep it private, don't let the stuff leak out into the public. And what do we have? this whole Twitter back and forth between Sammy and Andrade, this dirty laundry shit being drug out into social media again. I mean, seriously, did they not learn their lesson from this talent meeting? Like, exactly, Tyler. Don't talk shit if you don't want to get hit.
Yeah.
Jules is shaking her head no, so.
I'm not gonna lay all the blame on Sammy. He doesn't.
Brothers and sisters, are you with me?
He doesn't start fights physically, but he starts them with his mouth verbally.
Exactly.
So that's his issue, is starting fights with his mouth. And
I'm gonna.
Take off the jacket.
Passionate about.
Warning. The following scene contains language of a frank and explicit nature. Viewer discretion is advised.
Sammy, you're a fucking instigator, and we know it. You have no idea how to heal as well as you could. You may be a great heel, but starting shit on Instagram, starting shit on social media in an attempt to heal? What do you think you are, MJF? Andrade, I'm sorry, aka Mr. Flair, you wrong too. You don't go stepping on somebody and try to beat them down. What is wrong with you? Number one, that's assault, you dumbass. Number two, if you want to go back to WWE, so that go. Bye-bye. Which sucks because Roosh is finally there. The two of you are an amazing, dominant tag team. But you can't go around slapping people. Ask Ace Steel how that worked out in the event that shall not be named. Seriously. I mean, come on. Legit. Number one, Sammy is going to heal, but he's not doing it the right way. You can heal and do it the right way. However, Andrade, you don't go stepping on people's toes. They told you to stay clear of Sammy. You didn't fucking listen. And I know, talk shit, get hit. I get it. But legit, that's not always the case.
Yes,
Sammy
it's
needs management for his Twitter. Bro, Sammy needs a lot. And
Sammy needs to do what Moxley does and just get off social media, period.
No, he needs to
just got verified recently.
Staple his mouth shut.
I am sad about the Andrade situation for one reason and one reason only. I think that would have been I think that match would have slapped. Andrade versus Preston. I wanted to see Preston so bad in that match.
Robbing 10 of such a good opportunity.
That's where it went bad. So Andrade, you screwed yourself and you screwed one of your coworkers who had nothing to do with your bitchiness. Your issue was with Sammy. Now, I believe it was Tyler who said it before, or another person who said it before yesterday, that what kind of message is this sending for the Young Bucks, for all those individuals? You know what the message is this. Tony Khan is a mark. We know it. We love Tony. We do. And we still will always love Tony. But the fact is, Sammy is, I regret not getting a chance when I went to the Darby Allin AEW signing, not taking an extra $30 that are in my bank account and meeting the man, because when it comes to Sammy Guevara, I get there a lot of things, and I've said this before time and time again. My friends in the comments will even vouch for this. Sammy's a good man. He met a friend of ours, Anita, when she was talking about her stuffing line, had nothing but positive things to say. He had nothing but positive things to say to the fans when I was there. He got to be a good man. But when it comes to business, he's doing it the wrong way. Sammy, I got your back on this. Andrade was the biggest in the wrong, but you still acted a damn fool.
Yeah.
Still too much ego.
Yeah. And that's a problem. And like Jules was just saying too, what kind of precedence is this setting in the locker room? You have the Young Bucks and Kenny and them getting suspended, and they threw absolutely no punches. But yet they're sitting at home right now while the silly little investigation's going on, which we never know when it's going to end. So this could drag out for months and months and months. Meanwhile,
we want the elite back.
Yes, but
please.
We have Sammy who gets involved into an altercation with Andrade backstage. Yet he's in the main event of Dynamite, and he's in and then he gets the pin too. What kind of precedence is this setting in your fucking locker room, Tony? That you suspend 3 or 4 other guys for not doing anything, and then you have the same thing going on, and one of them doesn't get suspended, the other one isn't there. I mean, do you see what's going to happen? You're going to have the whole locker room in utter chaos. eventually.
It feels like the more popular names get suspended and the less popular names get to stay and not get.
I mean, look at it. Even Eddie got suspended for 2 weeks,
Right?
And sent to anger management with this whole Sammy thing, and Sammy was still on TV. I mean, what is this setting in the locker room? I mean, eventually, I can appreciate that Sammy's a good guy because I have like friends that have met him before and say he's a good guy too. So I'm not vouching for his character outside the ring. I'm talking about
the on-screen character.
But he's gonna cross the wrong person backstage. Gosh willing, it's a guy like Regal. Gosh willing, it's a guy like Moxley. Gosh willing, it's someone like that.
don't want
We
Regal,
really cross the backstage, and then we'll see like what the hell's gonna end up happening. Because I mean, you cross the wrong person backstage, this is gonna get really, really nasty.
You know what? Give him Regal. Get knocked out with some fucking brass knucks. Teach you a lesson.
I agree with Courtney here. It seems like the inmates are running the asylum after, and it's sad for me to think that think about it. The last 3 years prior to when Punk wasn't there, were we hearing about any of this like drama really happening much backstage? No. Punk comes in. I mean, we hear about the stuff with Sammy. We hear about the women's stuff with Thunder Rosa and Britt. We hear about the stuff with Punk. We hear about Sammy and Andrade now. Now it's like now since Punk came into the roster. Now it's like going downhill. So I mean,
that's what I said.
Courtney wants me to go spank Sammy. No, sorry, he's got a wife for that. And they post their half nudes on Twitter and Instagram constantly.
I will say I do enjoy watching them prank each other. It's fucking funny.
Sammy and Ty outside the ring, obviously good people, adorable together. But there's been so much negativity, and if I think about what happened, especially with the situation that we will not speak of, but there has been more negativity ever since CM Punk joined that roster.
That's what I've been saying.
Yes.
That's what I've been saying.
That's 100% right. I'm thinking about it in my half a brain from being fried from work all day. There really has been a lot more since Punk arrived. A lot of people thinking they can get away with murder, thinking they can get away with shit. And Tyler, other friends of mine, KB, a lot of us have said it. Tony, get a GM, and please let it be William Regal. I know he's managed the BCC now. But to be honest, you think Regal will let any of that crap fly? Literally,
we don't know in line
or not. But when he went in the ring, when Brian and Mox were about to fight each other, what did he do? Knock it off.
Slap them both in the face and said, "Shake hands, be buddies. Let's go.
Let's fight like we're supposed to.
Fight in the ring, get it out of your system, and then let's go and go to back and handle anything." Backstage.
He's a big talent, but his ego, honey, that's Ethan Page's shtick. He's the ego. You're the puppy dog.
His name is all ego, and even his ego is not as big as yours.
Well, I hope Sammy finds himself in a straight and narrow. He's got the ego, he's got the chip on his shoulder, but he's got to get it off, get it down. Yeah. He's got to
find himself in a straight.
I mean, it's like I wouldn't have a problem if it wasn't the first time he was airing dirty laundry, like in this Andrade. But he did the same exact shit when you had this stuff going on with Eddie Kingston, like just airing the dirty laundry of what was going on backstage. There's a time and a place for that, and it's not on Twitter, it's not on social media. It's to be reserved backstage between you guys, like. Airing you guys in dirty
like professionals, like handle it privately, not in front of the world.
No, it's unprofessional, totally unprofessional.
And can we all please vote that we all should have a friend like Ricky Starks? He was
damn bitch.
He was the hero in all of this. When they were going back and forth, you see Ricky Starks tweet, "Can my coworkers just shut the fuck up for a minute?"
And you almost bet Mox is like the same way. Like seriously, like. He's probably like, man, I came back from my vacation for this. Like, what the hell?
Actually, Moxley would drop way more F-bombs.
Oh my gosh, yes. He's probably he was like he's acting like a child, and I mean, I guarantee Mox would probably be like, hey, my 1-year-old acts more mature than have to be playing.
It's possible.
Bark.
I mean, Larry, the dog of CM Punk, bitch, the dog is more mature than that. And Larry's
Kenny
cute.
Omega
Ugly
was
cute.
just trying to save the dog.
Yeah.
Bring back Kenny Omega, please. We just got him back, please.
I
I
know, but from everything I've been hearing, until this stupid investigation, which one person is being uncooperative with this whole thing, we're not getting that anytime soon. So
Now this is news. What do you mean someone's not cooperating? This is news.
Ace Steel's not cooperating, apparently.
I can do that too with my head.
I don't think it's Ace Steel. I think it's it's obvious. We know who it is. It's not cooperating, and
all the reports
he's petty as fuck. But he needs. I've said it since the day that all this bullshit happened. His ass needs to go. I'm done with this drama. I'm done with his bullshit. I'm sick of him being a cancer to that locker room. His ass should.
I get the suspension, but at the same time, I also don't get the suspension. Because I don't think the Elite did shit as bad as CM Punk did.
I don't either, but I think if you don't
suspend a black guy, like he got fucking hit with a chair.
Oh,
he
same
still
here.
got suspended,
Same here.
even though he was the one that got hit.
Ricky's the guy.
Wasn't it more severe? Didn't he actually have like
wouldn't surprise me.
A black eye and
What
shit? Yeah.
wouldn't surprise me,
He got
Christy?
knocked out.
Wouldn't surprise me at all if he's the one threatening illegal action.
You know what we can look forward to now, though? Colt Cabana's career can resume finally.
Yeah. As long so hey, maybe I don't want to make this into a joke or anything, but I wonder if like Mox's new contract is like a little bit of these remnants of all that money CM Punk was being paid.
At least
I
it's
never got
going
to
to
hear-
someone who deserves it. Shit. I don't care.
I never got to hear the end of it.
You better recognize.
Did his contract get bought out, or what actually happened, or is it something nobody knows? And
Nobody
there's-
knows.
He paid.
All we heard after all this drama was going on was that the Elite and everybody got suspended.
Yeah.
We hadn't heard about a suspension for Punk or anything of the sort. Then we heard that he had to go have surgery for his tricep, which was probably gonna keep him out 6 to 8 months. That was the last thing that I heard, and then all this legal action and shit. But we haven't heard of suspensions or nothing, or his contract being bought out, or. But it wouldn't surprise me. I mean, you can't bring him back.
What I heard was like Tony paid for his surgery, his rehab, and he paid him out to sit out the rest of his contract,
I
which
hope
is
so.
apparently 2 more years. So at least there's a good thing in saying that he can't sign anywhere for at least 2 more years, so we don't got to deal with him.
Thank goodness. And like Christy was just saying on there, thank goodness that Tony blocked him for the next 5 years. I mean,
Apparently,
that guy's the hardest.
Come on. Thank you. Thank you for being there for me.
Heard
And I'm
Warner
not-
Brothers put him up to it.
Hey, it wouldn't surprise me. I mean, he's the one guy who's acted like totally professional and not caused any fucking backstage drama backstage. So I mean,
yeah.
And on top of that contract, it's also a coaching talent and mentorship role on top of that. So
yeah,
But I'm sorry, you're not talking about Punk, right? The mentorship
No,
program?
no,
Okay, thank God, 'cause I'm like,
Moxley's
we don't
like
need any more
that.
little punks running around.
No, Mox, as part of his contract, his 5-year contract extension got a coaching and a mentorship role.
Okay.
It's part of his
He's gonna,
contract.
like,
so.
wear 3 different hats, basically.
Yeah.
Yes,
But
I
I'm-
love Colt Cabana. I wish Bobby. I hope so. I don't care.
It's called Cabana because he's the biggest fairy man. I don't know. Mox
That
is
joke fell
awesome.
flat.
I'm happy he signed a new contract too. I mean, it's much deserved and a long time coming. But he was working from another thing I was hearing about that is he was working from Double or Nothing until All Out without a contract. It was like a handshake agreement. And Tony still trusted him to put the interim title and the AEW World title on him without a contract.
I mean, I would too.
Oh, shucky, ducky, quack, quack.
That reminds me, that Booker T clip. Kazarian's now a five-time X Division champion.
Much deserved, Frankie. Much deserved.
Booty dance, booty dance. Booty dance, booty dance. Granddad Riley's doing the celebratory booty dance.
Oh my gosh.
Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your booty. Shake your booty.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
This
Wow.
usually what I'm doing from behind the scenes moderating. I'm usually laughing at all the fucking clips that are played.
I love these clips. But I think it's time we get into our last topic because we have a show coming up tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Extreme Rules. It's coming up really soon. So we're going to go through this match card and everything tonight and then go through our thoughts and predictions on the card tonight. We have Liv Morgan and Ronda Rousey for the SmackDown Women's title in the Extreme Rules match. We have the Brawling Brutes against Imperium in a Donnie Brooke match. Edge versus Balor in an I Quit match. That's gonna be a banger, I feel.
Oh yeah.
Then we have Bianca versus Bayley in a ladder match for the Raw Women's title. We have Karrion Kross and Drew McIntyre in a steel strap match. And we have Seth Rollins versus Riddle in a fight pit with special guest enforcer Daniel Cormier. So, what are our thoughts heading into this card tonight? Any surprises? Any title changes? What are our thoughts going into tonight's show?
I'm pulling up my info right now. So, Britt, you go first while I pull up my chart and my comments. Go for it.
I'm going to give Liv Morgan a chance because I want Liv to win, and I think she's proven she has half a chance. You've seen her get extreme lately, and also, who the fuck else has ever come out and beat the shit out of Ronda Rousey with a fucking steel bat? She had the balls to do what no one else has ever done.
Oh, she has.
Edge. Go Edge. I think Edge will win the I Quit match so that can finally put that storyline to rest and he'll go off for a few months. And then I think after last night's match, the Brawling Brutes might win the 6-man.
Yeah.
Let me make this clear. Walter, yes, I'm calling him Walter. He tapped out. If you tap once, I'll consider that, okay, not a tap. But if you tap twice, I'm considering that a tap. And it was clear that he tapped.
Yeah,
but
that's what I was saying too. But
they're going to keep it going.
Yeah.
Well, I have some maybe unpopulars because mine are a little bit different. So, let me get comfy for a sec. So, let's start off with Liv and Ronda. I bet Ronda might pull it out, but I really want to see Liv. She's been working her butt off for that organization through the Riot Squad, through concussions, through every possibility of everything that you can call a hot mess, and she's still going strong. Liv, you have my soul. Bianca versus Bayley. Bayley, you need something to go with that delicious ass of yours, and I think a title would be awesome. Damn, get in the ring. I want to see that go. And
Bianca retains.
I want to see Bayley win.
Yes, Christy.
I'm gonna give it
Tyler.
Shout out to for our homeboy Mav on the other podcast. Drip, drip, drip. Give me Seth Rollins over Riddle because Riddle sucked Diddly Flanders. Give me Rollins for the win. I want him to
go with
see
my 420 brother.
Ass.
I'm gonna go with my 420.
There are certain things you shouldn't do, and fat shaming a man's wife is one of them. Burn in hell. And I know it was his ex-wife that did it. I get it, whatever. I know they squashed it, but seriously, there's still that in residual memory. So I would love to see I'd love to see Riddle lose to Rollins. Plus, I think Rollins is a better fighter. Balor versus Edge. I'm sure Edge is going to win, but I would love to see Balor come out as Demon against Edge.
Yes.
I would have given anything to see that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you'd think they would have booked the Demon at Clash.
But no.
I mean, we've all heard the interviews. Balor doesn't necessarily pull out the Demon unless he has to because the makeup takes hours. It's a mental game, so we know he doesn't pull the Demon out.
Like special foods, special
occasions.
And just for you, Peter, I'm not making a joke. Karrion Kross versus Drew. Kross win. Drew a freaking break.
That's why it's a strap match, so they can write him off for.
You can tell that Drew is not 100% right now. Anyways,
he's not. He's not at all.
And he's still getting his ass whipped with a fucking leather strap on his back, and it's already hurt. I wouldn't even do that.
I mean, Darby takes a studded belt to the back constantly, and he's okay. But then again, he's like, what, 10 years younger than him? So,
yeah.
Darby's a crazy motherfucker in general.
That's why I like him. Imperium versus the Brawling Brutes. I got to go with Imperium because no way in hell am I betting on someone who's literally looks like they're dressed like they want to go step in time from Mary Poppins, the chimney sweeps. Imperium is also, I think, bigger, better, and stronger. So I definitely want to go ahead and pick Imperium to win. Gunta, Walter, whatever your effing name is, have fun. Plus, I've never really liked Sheamus. I used to maybe baby a little bit when he was with the bar, but that was more for Cesaro or Claudio than it was for anybody else.
Can we just say banger after banger after
banger?
After
banger.
Because we put on banger after banger after banger after banger.
After banger.
Yes, after banger.
Yeah, after banger.
I threw in the accent.
Yeah, I can't do a fucking British accent.
I had to learn.
Yeah, I mean, I feel Liv deserves better, but I mean, I feel like they're just gonna hotshot it to Ronda, which I'm not a fan of. I don't think she's that good on the mic, and I'm just over the shit.
But there is one point to consider. They would have given it back to Ronda easily because Charlotte was coming back. But now that the news is out that Charlotte's dealing with personal issues right now and taking a longer period of leave, there might possibly be a chance that Liv retains now.
I have Cross going over in the strap match. I mean, that's obvious. Drew's not 100%. He needs time off to recover, and he deserves it too. So
Where do you think the White Rabbit's going to debut at? In what segment? What match?
I've been hearing a lot of rumors. People are going, if the White Rabbit is going to appear, it's probably going to be in the Rollins Riddle match. But some people say it could be the Edge.
That's what I'm thinking.
Balor match too.
It could be the I Quit match. I mean, who doesn't want to see the Fiend versus the Demon? That's the match that. Then I have I have Riddle going over. I just feel like Rollins is gonna do something to Cormier to piss him off, and he's gonna get knocked out or something by Cormier.
I will say this: there was a rumor that I thought was interesting. I don't exactly know how to word this, but when it comes to the White Rabbit, they're dropping all these hints about Bray Wyatt. People are eating them up. It's the Wyndham, Maine, or whatever zip code. It leads to this. It's Bray Wyatt. It leads to Bray Wyatt. They're making them too easy. Whenever they do that, they're planning on swerving us.
That's gonna piss a lot of people off if they're not careful, because I mean, with that last clue they gave with the whole pig and everything, the pig was saying "let me in." That was like a common Wyatt Bray thing. So I mean, if you swerve the crowd like this and it's not somebody like big name that could swerve,
if they swerve it, enter stage left Joe Gacy.
I got a better one. Whoever said the White Rabbit was a boy? Alexa Bliss, been looking for a rebranding for some time. She has been open about her rebranding on social media. She was with Husky Harris. She was with Wyndham. She was with all of these things involving the Firefly Funhouse at the end. She admitted publicly how much she loved playing that role, even though a little bit of it she didn't like. There are certain things that she did love. And she did have let me in. She had let him in. Have we ever thought maybe the White Rabbit isn't a man, but a woman who may have had something to do with Bray Wyatt at the time? And if it is, I'm looking to rebrand Alexa Bliss. Just a thought. Never think.
Well, I mean, that would be a major swerve. I'm just like
the rage I was talking about.
I just don't know how the fans are gonna. I think the fans would.
They wouldn't react well.
No, I think they were like, eh. It would be.
They would like it, but they'd be pissed still.
Oh, I feel like you'd have more of a riot on your hands because everyone's like, oh, he's coming, and then if you just do this all for him not to show up, then people are gonna be like.
I mean, but Alexa's only been back for a couple of months, so why does she need a rebranding already?
Sasha and Naomi, I don't think so. I mean
it's not Sasha and Naomi.
It's not you, Peter. Someone said Nikki Ash. I mean, I don't think so. I mean,
that would be interesting for somebody to play Sister Abigail.
It would be.
But didn't she just lose the mask too?
Yeah, she took off her mask after
Took
she
off
lost
the
the last
mask,
match.
yep.
And then
Does that give anybody a hint of a possible rebranding?
that's what I was thinking. I was getting laughed at when I pulled that out when we were talking about why, if it was like last week's show or something, and I pulled that out in my head because I was watching the show and I was like, wait, Nikki pulled the mask off. Maybe she could be, and everyone thought it was funny. I'm like, what? I'm just thinking. I mean, she pulled the mask off. I mean, character change. I mean, it's possible.
I really miss Sanity Nikki, the one who crawled in the ring and whispered in people's ears. I want Sanity Nikki back. Tyler, excellent point.
That's where I think they're going with it. Sanity Nikki.
I like Sanity Nikki. I miss Sanity Nikki.
Sanity Nikki was one of Triple H's kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Nikki ASH was one of Vince's, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Britt and Julie, check your DMs. Hold up.
Oh,
We're
God.
supposed to go to Twitter now.
I'm scared.
Uh-oh.
Interesting.
They're passing out word searches at Extreme Rules with the white rabbit thing at the bottom.
Interesting. Either way, I think it would definitely be fun, no matter what, to see who it's going to be. It's been a lot of fun, but they have had a tendency to either make things extremely predictable or not predictable at all and mess with everybody. They've given out way too many predictable hints.
Yeah.
To make me think Bray Wyatt's just going to stroll up in there.
Yeah, that's what my fear is. That's what my fear is.
Come back alone or with a faction? You're making it too many group of followers.
You're making it predictable, but then if you don't go along with the predictability with their fans, I feel you're just going to set a lot of fans off, and it's not going to make people very satisfied.
But what if they're going to make a Fiend faction? And what if
if you go with a faction, it might work. But
well, see, like they did with Judgment Day. I mean, you never knew Finn was going to be the leader, but they could bring him back if they bring Joe Gacy and his dyad up. I think they would be a great fit to be in a faction with the Fiend, but I would bring the Fiend back last.
That'll be a perfect fit. I'm just saying, like, you have to be careful because if you make this white rabbit thing and not be Bray, especially your fans are just going to immediately be turned off of whatever the hell this gimmick
They
is.
have to make it mean something at this point.
Because if you make it someone
daughter joining Judgment Day,
that's funny.
Not happening. I'm just joking.
I know.
No.
So if I'm WWE, I have to play this smart because if you start screwing around, you're gonna start pissing off a lot of the fans. And if it's not someone that, is a name that they feel is like worthy of whatever this big game that's being played for the last few months is, it's gonna immediately turn them off of all this nonsense.
Fall flat.
Yeah.
And it has a possibility too if it's not the right person in charge. And I mean, the only other thing I could think of when I know it's like we're talking about Bray and how it's too obvious, but I mean all this stuff has been like creative, and we all know that like Bray has got a strong creative mind. I mean that's why I'm leaning slightly even more towards Bray because his creativity. But I mean, who knows?
Joe Gacy's been trolling the White Rabbit shit too, though. Not gonna fucking lie.
So I mean, I don't know. All I'm saying is WWE, don't fuck this up because I guarantee if you fuck it up, I mean, there's no coming back from this nonsense. No.
Again, though, it's Triple H, not Vince. Let's try to remember this part.
So now we're at the end, the point of the show where we do our victory lap. This is where we plug our socials, plug any projects we have coming up and everything. Anything you want to talk about, any shout outs you want to give? So, Britt, the floor is yours.
Only shout out I want to give is to Courtney. I hope I did you proud tonight, and I hope you feel better soon. But my social, my Instagram is Brittany L. Arsenal. My Twitter is, I don't fucking remember right now. But yeah, thank you for having me. I really enjoyed being a part of the show tonight.
Yeah, definitely shout out. Thanks again for having me, of course. As it's It's always so much fun to be in here. You know, my work schedule keeps me bogged down. It's crazy. But when I come in here, I can just vent about my true geekdom. And I'm obsessed with my true geekdom. Give a big shout out to me on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter. It's at Jules Lynn, and that's JULLESLYN. Jules Lynn, L2 L's. Or you can follow me in some of my amazing journeys through Instagram. And that would be, let's go ahead and see for a quick second here, because I have my Instagram. I want to show it because I make AEW and fun videos on there, but apparently I got 22 likes on something here. My Instagram, you can follow me at, again, Jules Lynn, JULESLYNN, or Julie Lynn W. So you can find me on Instagram. I'll post some information in the comments below so you can find me. Again, Courtney, kick COVID in the no place. Please get back. We miss you.
Yes.
Please.
I'll tell you in a second, Tony.
One last shout out, Hoodlum. You got awesome merch. I love it. Nothing's over to your underground shirt. Thank you, Hoodlum, for making good merch.
Yeah, thanks for joining us tonight, guys. Thank you, Britt. Thanks for Jules for having my back tonight, even though it's like short notice and Courtney getting sick. Major shout out to you, Courtney. Like I said, love you, girl. Feel better soon. Can't wait to have you, my partner in crime, back. I miss you so much. Cyber, my O.T.T.R, my brother in arms. Also, I'm sending you best wishes, best vibes. Hope all is well. Feel better soon. To my O.T.T.R mob family, love you boys. Thanks for this amazing opportunity. I hope we did you guys proud tonight and everything. Tony, my socials, you said you didn't have my socials. My Twitter handle, it's probably easy to guess. My Twitter handle is at MoxCrew2021, of course. My Instagram is my name, Charlene.Kadia. You can catch it on the bottom of the screen. You can catch it on any of the things. That's my socials. Catch me on the O.T.T.R podcast every week. You can catch me on here every week. Thanks for everyone who's joined us in here. Without our audience here, we wouldn't be where we are today. So much appreciated. Much love. Have a great night, everyone. We love you.
Bye, I guess.
Oh, melts my heart.
Much love.